Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be doing the workbook solution for social science for standard 8, chapter number 19, that is the role of the government and socio-economic sector. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do subscribe it for more videos. So we'll be starting with the MCQs. First one, what type of state has India decided to be? It's option number A, welfare state. Second, what was the post independence Indian society in the grip of? It's option number C, ill traditions. Third, without what is a financial system not possible? It's option number B, employment. Fourth, which activity contributes significantly in improving the level of agriculture and in guiding farmers? It's option number D, cooperative activity. Fifth, which revolution has achieved immense success due to animal husbandry and milk production? It's option number C, the White Revolution. Sixth, which zones become the pillar for even that is equal development of the country? It's option number B, industrial zones. Seventh, the propagation or spread of what was necessary to make the democracy of the country successful after independence. It's option number D, education. Eighth, which governance system has our country adopted? It's option number A, democracy. Ninth, which dream has come true to a great extent in every village after independence? It's option number C, schools. 10th, where is the list of socially backward classes given in the Indian Constitution? It's option number A, in the appendix. 11th, what functions does the government do mainly with the tax revenue? It's option number B, public welfare. Now we'll continue with question number 2, that is fill in the blanks. First one, India has decided to be a welfare state. Second, political freedom becomes meaningless without economic and social development of the society. Third, at one time, efforts were made to make food, clothes, and shelter available to each citizen. Fourth, in order to fulfill basic necessities, each family must have sufficient finance. Fifth, after independence, due to ample efforts of the government, India became self reliant in food production. Sixth, due to the intensive efforts made by the cooperative sector in the field of milk production, the White Revolution has achieved immense success. Seventh, villages of India are a reflection of the public life prevailing in our country. Eighth, after the independence, the dream of primary school in every village has come true. Ninth, the list of socially backward classes in India is given in appendix of the Constitution of India. 10th, the role of government influences many spheres of the human life. Now we'll continue with question number 3, that is true or false. For that, first one is India has decided to be a welfare state. It is true. Second, to become a welfare state, it is essential to form the social system according to Sarvajan Hitay, Sarvajan Dukhay. It is false. Third, in the post independence times, Indian society was equal economically and socially at some places. It is false. Fourth, after independence, the government of India searched for new fields of employment. It is true. Fifth, in some areas, the government has established general industrial zone for the development of industries. It is false. Sixth, the political development of the nation has improved due to 5-year plans. It is false. Seventh, before independence, the country had very good primary education and health facilities. It is false. Eighth, due to the development of education, the vision of perceiving the backward classes with equal status has developed. It is false. Ninth, the government earns income by imposing various taxes from the people. It is true. 10th, the government carries out public welfare schemes from income earned by selling of public properties. It is false. Now we'll continue with question number 4, that is match the following. First one, basic necessities. It's option number 5, food, clothes, and shelter. Second, green revolution. It's option number 4, self reliant in the field of food production. Third, white revolution. It's option number 1, the success of cooperative activities. Fourth one, industrial colony. It's option number 2, special industrial zone. Now we'll continue with question number 5, that is answer the following questions in one or two sentences. First one, What are the basic human necessities? Nutritious food, clothing, shelter, health, education, clean water, clean air, entertainment, etc. are basic human necessities. Second, which type of state has India decided to be? India has decided to be a welfare state. Third, why did the government of India need to work hard and take long term steps after independence? Before independence, Indian society was living in very poor conditions economically and socially. For the development of such a society, the government of India needed to work hard and take long term steps after independence. Fourth, why did it become essential for the government to search for new fields of employment after independence? The financial arrangements for fulfilling the basic needs of citizens were not possible without providing employment to the citizens. Therefore, it became essential for the government to search for new fields of employment after independence. Fifth one, what was the result of the steps taken for the development of agriculture in the 5 year plans? India became self reliant in the field of food production due to the steps taken by the government for the development of agriculture in the 5 year plans. There was a green revolution in the field of agriculture in the country. Sixth one, what contribution have cooperative activities made in agricultural field? Cooperative activities in the agricultural field have contributed significantly in improving the level of agriculture and providing guidance to farmers. Seventh, where do industries mostly tend to develop? Industries mostly tend to develop at places where facilities of transportation, raw materials, and handling equipments are available. Eighth one, what efforts has the government made for the development of industry? The government has established special industrial zones in some areas for the development of industries. The government provides all necessary facilities at reasonable rates to start an industry in these areas. These startups also get exemption from different taxes for certain duration. Ninth, what has been the result of various industrial schemes? As a result of various industrial schemes, industrial development of the country has increased rapidly, which has led to economic development of the society as well as to the elevation of the standard of living of the people. 10th one, who have made notable efforts to spread education. The government as well as public educational institutions in villages and cities have made notable efforts to spread education, which is a pillar for the success of democracy. 11th, to which incidences does lack of health care lead? Lack of health care leads to incidences of death of children and pregnant women. 12th one, what was the condition of the socially backward and disadvantaged classes in the social system of India? In the social system of India, even fundamental human rights were not given to the socially backward and disadvantaged classes. 13th, in which disasters does the government get cooperation of the people? How? The government gets cooperation of the people in natural disasters like floods and earthquakes. The well to do people of society manage water, snacks, and meals for the thousands of affected people. 14th, why does the government generate income by imposing various taxes? The government has to spend a lot of money to uplift the living standards of all the citizens of the country and to provide them with basic amenities. The government generates income by imposing various taxes for collecting money for expenditure on these public welfare schemes. 15th one, which basic necessities does the government provide to the families with lower income? The government provides basic necessities like the food grains, edible oil, sugar, rice to the families with lower income under the public distribution system through fair price shops at subsidized rates which are less than the production cost. 16th, from which income does the government carry out public welfare works? The government carries out public welfare works through earned money from the income generated by levying various taxes on the people and industrial organizations, as well as by imposing higher taxes on certain fields. Now we'll continue with question number 6, that is answer the following questions briefly. First one, what are the benefits resulted from the white revolution in the country? The white revolution in the country has benefited the farmers working in the fields of animal husbandry and milk production. Due to the white revolution, farmers doing animal husbandry have become self-reliant and self-sufficient. Their economic condition has improved considerably. In addition, village cooperatives collect milk and deliver it to the large cooperative dairies of the district. These dairies send milk to the cities to fulfill citizens' need of milk. For example, Amul Dairy, Sagar Dairy, etc. Second one, which benefits do we get by starting an industry in special industrial zones? Starting an industry in special industrial zone gives the following benefits to the industry startups. Land or plot for industry is given at a price lower than the market price. Subsidies are given according to the type of industry. Facilities like water and electricity required for industry are provided at reasonable rates. Facilities like road, sewage system are provided in this zone. Low interest loans are given from banks. Exemption from different taxes is also given for certain duration. Now we'll continue with question number 7, that is answer the following questions in detail. First one is, under what circumstances does political independence become meaningless? The Indian people remained politically dependent for a long time before independence. The British and those who ruled India before them had made efforts to constrict the mentality of Indians. As a result, after independence also, Indian society was in the grip of ill traditions. The level of education in the country was negligible. A large class of society was living under the poverty line. The whole country was living in extremely difficult economic and social conditions. Under such circumstances, achieving economic and social development of society was the priority of the Indian government, because without achieving economic and social development of the society, political independence becomes meaningless. Second question is, what are the sources of income of the government? Write about any two sources. The main sources of income of the government are GST, that is goods and service tax, income tax, export tax, imported consumers tax, excise government tax on certain goods made and marketed in the country, VAT, that is value added tax, etc. Firstly, we'll see income tax. The government collects tax on the income of salaried persons. In addition, the government collects taxes on the profits of business, firms, and companies and on the income of their shareholders. The government also levies a tax on profits from the sale of shares. Second is GST, that is goods and service tax. The government collects GST from traders on the purchase of goods and their sales service in the business of the country. This is a major source of income of the government. And here we come to the end of chapter number 19, that is the role of the government in socio-economic sector. I hope you have understood the complete chapter. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.